In a small coastal village, tales of the Forbidden Islands were passed down from generation to generation. Legends said that those islands were home to a treasure unlike any other, guarded by fearsome lions. Many adventurers had set off in search of this treasure, but few returned, and those who did spoke of the terrifying roars that echoed through the island's dense forests. A young woman from the village had always been curious yet cautious. While she listened with rapt attention to the stories of the Forbidden Islands, she never dared to venture there. But deep inside, a tiny flame of adventure flickered. One day, an elder from the village, noticing the young woman's interest, approached her. "You know, the more something scares you, the more you should probably do it. Fear is a compass, often pointing us to growth." The young woman pondered these words. That night she dreamt of lions and treasures, of roars and gleaming gold. When she awoke, she made a decision that surprised even herself. She would set sail to the Forbidden Islands. As her boat neared the shores, she could hear distant roars. Each step she took was filled with trepidation, but she remembered the elder's words and pressed on. The forest was dense, the path unclear, but her determination was unwavering. On the third day, she came upon a clearing where a magnificent lion stood, its mane glowing against the sunlight. To her surprise, it didn't pounce or roar. Instead, it looked at her with eyes filled with wisdom. Slowly she approached, her heart pounding. "I've come in search of the treasure," she whispered. The lion, with a voice deep yet gentle, responded, "And what do you believe the treasure to be?" She hesitated. "Gold? Jewels?" The lion shook its head. "Those who seek superficial riches often miss the true treasure. The real treasure lies in confronting your fears and emerging stronger." Understanding dawned upon her. The treasure wasn't tangible. It was the journey, the growth, the courage she had discovered within herself. She spent days with the lion, learning, growing, understanding that the tales of terrifying roars were merely metaphors for confronting one's deepest fears. The lions weren't guardians of gold, but of wisdom. When she returned to the village, she was transformed. Not laden with jewels, but with stories of courage and self-discovery. She became an inspiration, teaching the village that often, the most daunting challenges bring about the most profound transformations. Years later, as an elder herself, she would often say to the young ones, "The more something scares you, the more you should probably do it," ensuring that the legacy of growth through courage lived on. The moral lesson of the story is that, in the pursuit of our desires, it is not the tangible rewards but the internal journey that truly enriches us. Confronting our deepest fears, rather than evading them, is where true growth lies. As demonstrated by the young woman's quest, it's the courage to face the seemingly insurmountable challenges and the wisdom acquired from those experiences that become life's most treasured possessions. For in seeking external treasures, we often discover the invaluable gems within ourselves.